Alright, so the target is going to be this building, but I want to put just some random collateral around it, just so we can see what kind of damage this does. Just give me some random soldiers. Put a guy here. Couple guys on the roof. Some dudes inside. Let's do a dude on the side over here. Do a guy hanging out over here. Say, guy back here on the wall. Alright, I have some other targets here that I'm going to try later, but right now we're going to start with this building. So I already did test this a little bit. It's a little bit finicky, but we're going to see if we can get it dialed in. So I'm using the Arma Mortar calculator that I posted in the Discord. So we're going to snap back. So this is Chotain military, coastal base. And we're going to be firing from Entredu. Here's the tower. Here's where the base would be. Your command tent would be somewhere over here. And I'm just kind of saying that maybe I built a mortar over here. So I already got this set up ready to go. So if you want to grab these mortar shells, you have to be a captain. You have to be a sergeant to place the mortar down and build it. And theoretically, anyone could run the mortar. Privates can use smoke and illumination rounds. But if you want to use the high explosive rounds, you have to be a captain to pull them out of the crate. So I don't know if there's a way for a captain to pull them out of the crate and then stock them in, say, like an explosive arsenal. I'm pretty sure that these spawn when you build the mortar. I'm a game master right now, so I can't really confirm that. You'd have to confirm that in game, but anyway, so the data that I'm getting from the app has my elevation at 1076 nits, and we are looking at 110.1 degrees. Now obviously we're using the American mortar, and these are explosive shells, so you have to input that data as well. It's going to automatically populate how many rings you need. So just real quick, I'll kind of showcase what that looks like. Oh, we're going to grab more shells real quick, because we're going to just ring a bunch off. So I'm using the large field pack. It can hold 7 of these shells. So you're just going to equip it to your hands, inspect it, hold square, and you can change the rings. Now the rings just kind of dictate the distance. So if you were doing this without the calculator, there is a chart in game that accompanies the mortar. You'd have to figure out based on the distance. You'd have to use your map, measure the distance between you and your target, and then figure out how many rings you're going to need. But for this demonstration, the calculator just automatically does it all for you. So we need to set this at 2 rings. We're ready to go. Our elevation's got to be 1076, which you'll see on the left-hand side there. 1076 nits, and we got to be at 110.1. So now this is, of course, assuming that the location I placed for the mortar, where I've placed the mortar, is accurate. Obviously, the more accurate you can be about your placement, the better this is going to turn out. And then, of course, you need to be pretty bang on with where you set your destination, your target destination, where you want the shells to land. So, all that considered, we're going to fire off a few shots. And assuming all of our variables are correct, we should hit that building, or pretty damn near close to it. Now, every time I fire a round, this thing is going to move ever so slightly. So we're going to have to readjust this after every few shells. So pop in the Game Master. Ooh, I don't know where that landed. Oh, pretty spot on. Oh, there it goes. Hell yeah. Oh, it landed behind the tree. Yeah, so your first few are going to be the most accurate, obviously. And as that thing rattles off a few more shells, it's going to start to jump. So if you want to just pepper a wide area, fire off a bunch of rounds. But if you want to be super accurate, like take out a building, or say you're trying to dislodge like a sniper team maybe over here in the hills or something, you know, or if you're trying to blow up this helicopter, just run one shell, maybe 2 shells, 3 shells max, readjust, and then rock it again. But yeah, that's how the mortars work with the calculator.